silent here, okay.
Alright, looks like we're back in at 10:36.
What time is the break in?
10:36.
No, the break.
Huh?
What
When
time
did
is the
we
break?
start the break?
I don't know. According to your counsel 5 minutes ago, 'cause she said it was gonna be a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Which I believe it went way over.
Yeah, it did.
Alright. Let's go.
So did y'all resolve what you want done on that?
Yeah, so under promotions, we're gonna leave it as is.
Okay. We agree. It takes us, I guess, to number 18, right, the personnel files?
And I think both of us have issues
Yeah.
on that, so that's probably gonna be a very long and in-depth conversation. So let's go down to 19,
Okay, low-hanging fruit.
have low-hanging fruit. But at 19, I think it's both of us too.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Yeah. And we both had interest on 20, which is gonna be also a large one. Um,
22, you all have some.
21,
We have something on 21.
did you?
I think so.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
And we had two.
I think we should just take them, cause it looks like
Okay.
the rest of them are gonna be long ones, so should we just go back to 18? No, 23, 23.
No, 23 is no changes.
22.
22 was us. Pull it up.
Oh, 21 is us, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and we were 22.
Okay,
So let's go to 21 or 22?
do you wanna do 21, chief?
Sure. Cause I don't care.
So on 21,
That's I think the rollover.
yes, the rollover, we want to reduce to 1,000 instead of 1,200.
Where was that at?
It's on
Section 2.
2, at the last sentence in section 2. The maximum accrued PTO payable will be 1,200. Chief wants to consider taking that down to 1,000.
Okay.
think B covers the family members.
It's redundant payments.
I think it's really.
Well, I think C also addressed non-family.
Yeah, non-family, I think should be on the officers'
PTO.
PTO.
Okay, and, we have a section that we think fits in this article. We would like to add a section in there for, deduction for death of an officer. That if an officer that dies, off duty, on duty, no matter how he dies, if he dies, what the association has an interest in is being able to contact the employer of the city and let them know that we want a one-time deduction for either $10 or $20 from every member of the bargaining unit to go to the family on the next payday.
Is this a payroll deduction?
Yes, one-time payroll deduction.
So all members get deducted a certain amount?
Either $10 or $20, depending on, I guess, the presidents and the panel.
I would say 20, cause there's not that many anyway.
It'll probably be 20, but that's, I guess, that's what the members were talking about, either 10 or 20. I'm not sure why, but that's the two numbers that they
So
said.
that would be an additional plate deduction? Is that what you're
It'll
saying?
be an additional one-time deduction for death of an officer.
So we would need them to come in and sign something that agrees to that?
You wouldn't know, cause if they vote for the contract, they've agreed to it, but we do have an opt-out option. If someone does not want to give that deduction, they have to take it upon themselves to go to the city and opt out.
So that's a deduction taken out of the officer's check to be put into
A special fund to go
Fund.
to this,
A
to the
one-time.
family, one-time family, to go to the family. And, we do it, a lot of places do it now, because, if you die in line of duty, they get help from the 100 Club pretty quick,
Correct.
but everything else takes time. And, this, we don't care how they died. Well, and Chief, I have a severe problem with that, had a severe problem with that, because, I've not gone to a lot of friends of my funerals because they committed suicide, because I disagree with that. I think it's horrible, and it's a terrible thing to do, but you gotta remember, we're not talking about the employee anymore. We're talking about his family and children.
Yes.
I don't,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
yeah, well, go ahead, Chief, you start first.
Well, okay, so I agree, the suicide, part of in the line of duty, traffic accident. But what about if they're in the commission of a criminal offense?
We're not rewarding them, we're trying to help their family.
Yeah,
Who
but-
they have now pretty well worked over.
Yeah, I still, I'm in agreement with all the other factors, but when it comes to that,
That if he was breaking the law?
Yeah.
Whether a murder, whatever. he was doing.
yes.
When's the last time y'all had a guy die in the commission of a felony? Or a misdemeanor?
When was the last time you had a guy arrested for DWI?
I don't know.
So, it's not that.
And
it's
he
not to
wouldn't
happen,
get,
but-
he wouldn't get any money for being arrested for a DWI.
No, but I don't know, Sylvia?
I think we need to look at this, cause I think we got a lot of issues with, I know you say other cities are doing it with deductions and such, but yeah, let us have a look at that and talk about it.
I think that should be something the association does.
Themselves.
Themselves.
And not involve the payroll deduction,
Yeah.
that's. Cause it seems to me that if the members wanna support each other, that you can do it. Without-
And I'm sure there's gonna be members that wanna donate $100,
Yeah.
$200.
And, yeah, I think for us, it causes a problem, and then people wanting to opt out, and it's another one of those things that creates a kind of a problem for our payroll people to deal with that, but, yeah, let us look at that and formulate our response to that.
Okay. And we'll look at, get back to, you wanted to
And if
see,
you wanna send us some examples of,
I can-
yeah, what's
I
been
can
done
certainly do
elsewhere.
that.
But it does seem to us like something that the association should take care of without involving us and the payroll department. It's not, I mean, it seems very odd that it would be, tied to their duties and their workplace, but, okay, we'll look at it.
That was one y'all
Yeah.
wanted to see taken out.
Mhm.
And you also wanted,
The reduction in the rollovers.
on section 2, you wanna go from 1,200 to 1,000.
So on that one, because of our budget, sometimes we're unable to hire somebody until we finish paying off the hours. So it kind of leaves us with that vacancy for, I mean, I think 1,000 is reasonable
It's a roll.
as a
And,
rollover.
and also encourages them to take their PT, use it, use your time.
I think the trees cap is 800.
Yeah, the non-uniform employees are 800.
It's 800.
So you're still doing better than them.
They're like, no, 1,000's fine.
What if they don't, not able to use their PTO, is it paid off, or what if they lose?
They
No,
would
they
get
would-
1,000 paid off after 6 years. We will,
Take that into
we'll
consideration.
have to discuss that. Article 22, reemployment, we were going to bring something up. It was the lateral. But, I believe we can cover that in the definitions.
Okay. Can you kind of just give us a flavor of what it is you're trying to solve so that we can,
So it would be the probation definition for lateral transfer officers. So right now we have it currently to where it's. It's number 23 definition. Probation officer means that a newly hired police officer during the first 12 months of employment, during which time the police officer has no right to grievance appeals or procedures provided in Article 9. So we're just trying to change it up to where he's a lateral transfer officer, are the definitions. Which states a lateral transfer officer shall be deemed to be probationary employee until he or she has successfully completed the FTO program. The chief of police may extend the ending of the date of the employee's probationary period if necessary to determine if the retention of the probationary employee is in the best interest of the department. If an investigation is pending into the probation employee's conduct at the time the probation would otherwise end. If in case of 1 or 2 herein, the probation period can be extended for no longer than 180 days. The chief shall notify the association in writing of the reason for extending the probationary period of an officer. A probation officer may be discharged at any time at the discretion of the chief, without appeal to the commission. However, before doing so, the chief will meet with the probationary officer, providing reasons for proposed discharge and give the officer an opportunity to provide reasons why the discharge is not warranted. Upon request, the probationary officer is entitled to the association representation at the pre-discharge meeting.
All of our city employees are
90 days.
city employees are 90 days?
Send it to us, let the chief, cause he's pondering that one, yeah. So it would be a new definition for the probation.
Okay.
And your definition will be shorter. The more words you put,
The
the
more
more things
into things are subject to interpretation.
Yes.
Yes. It's not your first rodeo.
No, I've got cow tracks all up my back. So,
You'll provide the language so we can look at it.
yes, and we may have to add an article, depending on what the chief wants and what we discuss. We don't have anything in here really about new hires. I mean, whether they be, young kids coming in or experienced officers from somewhere else.
Okay.
And I just think, for both sides, we may wanna get that to an agreement where we both know where we're at. And, not so much, cause none of this stuff is for 100% of the time for the people that are in the positions they're in now. It's looking for the future, trying to keep, the spirit of the Horizon City way alive and well, because you can always get a chief in that comes from somewhere else. And they're just, whether they're a good fit or not, but they just they won't change everything. And sometimes change is good, sometimes it's not. And sometimes it doesn't work in certain spots.
Okay, so we'll look for that then.
Yes, ma'am.
Send us something with regard to new hires.
Yeah.
I know, from my brief experience with you all, there's a lot of things that's the way they're done anyway, but it's not been memorialized.
Yes.
So that's,
Yes.
it's past practices.
And you and I both know, if it's not written down, it's subject to change.
Yeah.
And then you got people all upset, pulling out hair.
Well, we do strive to respect past practices.
Yes.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
and we talk about it all the time when chief calls or whatever, it's like, well, what have y'all done? It's not addressed, but what have y'all done in the past, so, yeah. But you're right, it needs to be here.
It just seems cleaner.
Everybody knows what to expect.
Everybody knows what to expect. And, well, I know, I got a bunch of writing to do.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of writing to do. Well, Babel, you have a bunch of writing to do.
And we're gonna have a lot of reading, then we're gonna have a lot of reading to do.
Yeah. But, I feel really good. We got a lot where we may not agree on everything, but at least we're having a dialogue and it's open to discussion. And we've got a lot of things that don't really need to be changed.
Right.
And we agreed on. And then we're back next Monday
Right.
at 9. I think, well, we both know compensation ain't gonna be done. We ain't gonna be ready by Monday.
No.
But I think we'll have, I think on Monday, we can probably, I will email you, stuff as we get it done, so
Yes,
you can share
start
it
working on it. Mhm.
with everybody, if y'all will do the same.
Yep.
And then hopefully on Monday, there'll be some things that I think we're gonna be able to come to a pretty quick agreement on,
Mhm.
that will work for the city, the citizens and the officers, and we'll keep moving forward.
Yep, we'll get there.
Yes, we will. So we're starting, next Monday, 9 AM, correct?
Yes.
Has anybody got anything else?
So we're gonna save the wait, do we get everything?
We talked about everything we could talk about.
Yeah.
And then said the things that we were gonna hold off on.
Yeah. I think let's see.
Cause like, 22 was, we just, 22 was us.
Yeah, 22 is you all. Let's see what is that.
That's the lateral transfer.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
so we
was-
just talked about
Yeah,
that
we just talked about that, and I think we can work that out either, well, one or two ways. In definitions, and also if we do, put in on new hires, whether they be, baby cops or experienced cops coming in lateral transfer.
Okay. Yeah, some of that will shake out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we good for today?
I believe we are able to get anything else.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll send like we'll send what we think is our summary of what has already been agreed, and then you all either yes or no, and then we'll take it from there and say these are the outstanding issues.
So I have, my plane doesn't leave till 4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna limp me and that EV back to the airport, and I'll grab a spot. Luckily, El Paso Airport has a huge area where you can go and work, yes. And it's much easier for me if I do it before I sleep.
Yeah. I'm with you.
And I'm not home where my wife and my dogs are, wanting attention. Nobody in the airport wants my attention, so I'll be able to get
Knock
a
it
lot
off. Uh-huh.
knocked off, by this afternoon. I'll send it to Abel and our guys. Once I hear back from them, then I'll forward.
Okay, well, we'll do the
And I
same.
get the okay from him,
Yeah.
I'll forward it to y'all.
We'll do the same. We got city council meeting tonight, so today's my Horizon City day, so.
There you go. Lucky you.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else? Well, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good, thanks for your
Thanks for y'all's
cooperation and
input.
we'll get it done. Sorry y'all have to work over spring break. You don't have any, I don't even know when spring break is. I don't have children,
Well,
so I
I
don't even
will
know.
tell you, I get home tonight, I gotta be in South Padre all day Thursday,
Damn.
and I'm driving, feeding, and coming home.
Oh, no.
I live in Corpus, I love the beach.
Yeah.
I like the beach, that's why we live 30 miles away, cause there's sand, and
Yeah.
I don't like that. And I don't like a bunch of young drunk people.
Well, yeah, it is that time of year. Yep.
You're welcome.
You're cool.
You have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Other people have me. I told them I was gonna be here, so they save stuff for me.
Of course they did.
Yes. do you have time to discuss? Well, yes, because I'm gonna be in Brighton.
Whether I want.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank
Travel
y'all.
safely.
Thank you.
Where's all the help we had last time?
Ooh, yes.
Well, one of them just landed.
But they're
One man
the
team,
first-
isn't it?
They're probably the first to criticize us, right? Yep.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start cleaning up, okay?
Oh, it's close, okay.
Yeah, we're done.
All right.
Stay and help clean up if you want.
Oh, well, I'm not on the clock, so.
All right.
Excuse me, Chief, have you taken Open Meetings Act training?
Yes.
Do you happen to remember the approximate date?
I don't.
Was it around the time you got hired, or?
Yes, everybody's required to take it.
R-
Appointed or elected officials.
Yes, sir, yes. Excuse me, sir, are you a Texas peace officer?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, this man here?
Yes, I am.
Oh, what agency do you work for?
With Horizon?
Oh, okay. What is your badge number?
165.
165?
Yes, sir.
And your last name?
Labrado.
Labrado?
Labrado.
Lavrado? I'm sorry, I haven't.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I have no business cards with me.
Oh, no, I don't need that.
Okay.
Yeah, how do I spell it?
It's LABRADO.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
And I assume you're retired?
Yes,
law-
sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm a retired police officer out of Austin.
Oh, okay. And what is your last name, sir?
Harrison, AKA ISON.
Okay, I can figure that one out. All right, well, thank you.
You have a good day.
And the next meeting is on Monday,
Yes.
same time, 9 a.m.?
Same time, same place.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
You too.